An $18,000 legal battle just to keep your own daughter. This isn't a standard custody dispute. It's a psychological hostage situation.
I had to pay over $18,000 just to keep my child. The most dramatic, godforsaken, evil, manipulated person on this planet. I do not allow my daughter to go to this family.
The enemy wasn't a stranger. It was the Shakespeare soap opera queen hiding behind a medical degree.
He is a terrible person. He is a piece of Where's your love for your family?
She ran away about a month ago. Someone arrest me. I'm a doctor. I practice psychiatry.
April 4th, 2024. Florida police arrive at a Marion County home. A father is panicking, claiming his late wife's family is trying to steal his only infant.
This is my daughter, my only child. I loved her since the day she was born. Ain't never been a day apart. I've never missed Christmas, never missed a birthday, down the road. I have my 50-50 custody, and it is ordered by the courts. It is magistrated, whatever you call it. That's not forgiven rights. I don't just buy and give it to you.
The nightmare began in October 2022. Jack's wife, Allison, went into the hospital for abdominal pain and never woke up. Before her body was even cold, the vultures began to circle.
So they took me to court. Who did? Christina Oliva Kuhn, the aunt, took me to court.
Okay.
I hired a lawyer in Ocala, $5,000 within a week, done. Within 2-3 weeks, the lawyer says, I'm going to have to refer you out to somebody else because we can't handle it. Why? Because it's in the city, it's in the town. I hired somebody in freaking town, which is my dog.
It wasn't just about custody. It was a financial hit job. Christina, the aunt, allegedly hijacked the girl's social security benefits and medical records before Jack could even process his grief.
To somebody else because we can't handle it. Why? Because it's in the city, it's in the town. I hired somebody in the freaking town, which is my fault. So I had to outsource one. Then I found one out of town. It cost me another $12,000, plus another like $5,000. Now I'm in another one, so I'm already up another $2,000. I had to pay over $18,000 just to keep my child.
When the courts officially named Jack as the sole custodian in May 2023, the family didn't back down. They went for the one place Jack couldn't be, her school.
So come September, 4 months later, they managed to get into the school. Now, I went to the school multiple times and I informed them multiple occasions that this form that you have is not legitimate. Now, you know you're up. You didn't check this form. This form is not legal whatsoever.
Did you try talking to the SRO there at all?
I did. I've been there countless times. After being in there multiple times, they finally said, okay, she's off. She's not a guardian.
Despite the warnings, the school failed. Christina wasn't just visiting, she was delivering care packages designed to buy a 15-year-old's loyalty.
She's giving my daughter a secret cell phone, cash full of money, or wallets full of money, multiple items, shoes, clothes, this and that, all of it's in the text messages. I got your mom's wedding rings. These are for you. I'm having them appraised. You got lots of money. Don't worry, your dad's getting $1,600 Social Security, plus I'm putting away money for you, so you're going to be rich.
Jack thought he was being a responsible parent. He monitored the official phone, saw only 3 hours of screen time, and thought his daughter was finally focusing on her life. He was wrong.
Let's jump to now, March 7th. They haven't asked for the phone one time. They know that. They know there's something wrong. They know that there's something now that they can't call it in and say our phone is stolen or this man won't give us our phone back. And I've seen some in here.
Your daughter now has a new phone that you just bought her.
Yeah, it's over a year old.
So the phone that she has now, is that separate from a phone that I'm hearing about that the aunt got her?
The truth came out on March 7th. The school called. Bella was skipping class. When Jack confronted her, the lies were so bold, he knew something was physically hidden in his house.
I did a $300 cellular search of my house. It says there's another phone in my house. Now I've got a metal detector. You can give it to me, I'm going to find it.
And this was last month.
There you go, March 7th.
She had it in her bra?
Yep, I had it in her bra for 7 months.
And your niece, that's her cousin?
Yeah, that's Bella.
She lived nearby?
She lived in Ocala.
Okay.
And that's the aunt's daughter, correct?
That's my sister's daughter now.
The phone was a gateway for poison. 4,500 messages revealed a roadmap for rebellion. They weren't just talking to her. They were training her to be a fugitive.
Okay. But she knew about her having this phone. Mm-hmm. And how close are they?
They're real close. That's the problem. Is
they're going to stick up for each other.
Yes, she's also, my niece is also mine, money-wise.
So this is all just because your wife's sister wants custody of her?
Yes.
The police separate the father and daughter. They need to know if this is a controlling father or a victimized child. 15-year-old Isabella begins to leak the truth, describing a woman who weaponized her grief.
In September, she brought it to me because I was blocking them on the phone that my dad gave me because it was hectic and him and my grandma would get upset if I would talk to him. And
Was blocking them a decision that you made, or
it was recommended that I block my aunt, but not like my mom's mom.
The jokes from her aunt weren't funny. They were psychological triggers designed to make her feel like a prisoner.
But definitely my aunt. They were like, we don't really want you having contact with her. She's like crazy. I blocked them both because they're talking about it with my dad, and then I unblocked them, whatever, like I said.
What was the reason to bring you the phone?
So that I could stay in contact with them. That was her reason for it. That's what she told me. And I was like, fine. Like, I didn't really use that phone for anything else, but I had to contact with them. They wanted me to come over for Christmas. And I was saying, he's never going to let me do that. He's never going to let me go over. So I would ask sometimes, and he would be like, no.
Isabella confirms the aunt was even using the girl's boyfriend as a proxy to bypass Jack's blocks, demanding his Apple ID and iCloud info to track her.
Can't really, like, they're like, oh, he's controlling, he's not a good parent. Like, my aunt really does get in my head.
What does that mean?
Like, she changes my opinion on my dad, like, a lot. Like, my whole life, that side of the family has never really liked my dad that much. Nobody will give me an answer because they will say, no, we love your dad. But then he'll say, oh, no, they hate me, they've always been out to get me. And they've always harassed him in the past. And this was before I was born, because my parents have known each other since they were 12.
Investigators head to Christina's home. She greets them with the confidence of a woman who believes her medical degree makes her untouchable. But her story has more holes than a sieve.
And he thinking he came and got her when he found out how much her social security was. That's the truth, because she lived with me until then. And she ran away about a month ago. She called me immediately. I went to the police immediately as soon as she ran away. I don't know. That's what's going on. I miss her a lot.
did she call before or after she actually ran away?
She went to a neighbor. She just walked down a dirt road. I didn't talk to her at all about it.
The police press her on the secret phone. Christina, the psychiatrist, suddenly suffers from a convenient case of amnesia.
And then, so how did she end up getting the phone back?
I don't remember exactly how she got the phone back. It's been a long time.
Do you remember where you gave the phone back to her at?
I don't think I was the one that gave it back to her. I don't think it was been a long time since that phone was even in play. I'm being honest with you.
Who do you think is the one that gave her the phone back?
I'd have to talk to my family. I really would. I don't know. There's a lot of us with a huge family.
So how would you categorize?
I'd like for you to tell me what I've done wrong.
The confidence vanishes the moment the handcuffs click. The doctor becomes a desperate patient.
I need an attorney present.
Well, then you're going to just be arrested.
Why? Why are you arresting me? Please don't arrest me.
Do not step
I have
away from
birds.
me.
I have birds. I can have my birds away. Please don't arrest me.
Where's your husband?
He's at work. He's a firefighter.
Okay.
Please don't arrest me. Please don't arrest me. I'm a doctor. I practice psychiatry. I work with kids.
You are going to be placed under arrest for interfering with child custody.
The most damning evidence wasn't the secret phone. It was the recorded voice of a woman who had convinced a child that loving her father was a betrayal of her dead mother.
I'm not going to disrespect you by pretending like I haven't seen some of those text messages.
You can say whatever you want. You haven't seen anything from my end. You haven't seen a single one.
Let your lawyer get to the bottom of it.
Christina was charged with interfering with child custody, a third-degree felony. She spent the night in a cell, her medical career in jeopardy, and her birds left to the care of the very grandmother who helped her spin this web.
Night that Christina was arrested, she obviously made a handful of phone calls to you, to her husband, and all that.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm. Yes, I was there. Okay.
I listened to those messages. So our whole thing with this whole case is the back and forth where Matthew is saying that he doesn't like...
This isn't just about an aunt poisoning a child's mind. It's about how a young girl became so manipulated that she refused to stay in her own home. What happened when she finally tried to run? To see the full fallout and the truth behind the disappearance, click the video on your screen now.